well. Usually takes about less. Oh, there goes YouTube. And now we're just waiting for, and Instagram is up. Make comments, ask questions, whether you're here with me live or if you're coming in on the replay. So today, gonna get this finished. This is my Conan the Bodyguard. So this is based on a 2002 Kurt 5. That's what I used to call myself. So I did a lot of web design, graphics and stuff at that time too. So I had a website called Kurt 5. But I also kept with my comic books, definitely doing pinups and everything. So this was a pinup I did, pencils. I can't remember if I did it as a commission or just did it and then sold it on eBay, which was one of the other things that I was doing. So I don't have it anymore, but printed out a copy and gonna finish it. I have pretty much a good idea of what I need to do to get it finished. These rocks are too gray, so I'm gonna go blacker on them or darker on them. I started picking up some of this vegetation. I want to kind of create something here, create a foreground. Got that burning background, which is good. And then there's just going to be a little noodling here and there just to tick things out, highlight things, bring things forward, put them back. So as I said, please give some comments if you have them, questions, love them. But I'm going to be pretty silent. Thank you, Adam, over on. And I'm going to be working on, Adam, I'll be working on our little project, No More Said, today. So you'll be hearing more and more from me. Good. All right. So, I need a brush because, well, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this or this. What's this one? I'm going to use this one. So, if you have been with me in the past, these rocks are primarily gouache, gray and white gouache. And there's already a black paint marker that I did, basically laying in, because as you can see, there was nothing here. I actually made some gestures as I was talking about doing this project. So all I'm doing is going to grab some water and I'm just going to start scrubbing away some of the gray, just to hopefully keep some of the let's see, that's working already. Got a nice kind of still has a nice rock. I like that. So let's see if I can take a little more out of there. Just gray and white gouache. Wow, that really worked out nicely. So now I'm going to touch up some of the sky over here. And we're going to grab, this is my black, white, and gray gouache palette. And then these are my water brushes. I'm a little worried. No, I got pretty good water in there. Might have to stop and redo some refilling. gonna need, definitely gonna need some gray, a little bit. These are Holbein's gouache designer. These are really, I don't want to say really expensive, but worth it. The quality is exceptional. Black, I don't know if I'm going to need any black. I'll just hold off for a second, but I will need some more white. So, and, here we go. I will need. Let me see if I get it. It's the nice thing about gouache, just like watercolor, reanimates real nicely. This is all a little too light for me. I just want to calm some of this stuff down. Another thing too with these are white ballpoint pens on black paint marker. I was using just to kind of find some. I'm going to calm them down a bit. Look at that. Look at that. I like that a lot. Let's see what that looks like. Rom, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. I like how that got a little darker, but these are still lighter. Okay, cool. Keep moving here. Just based on having seen stuff. I'm going to and this is like a real, let's say like a watered down black gouache. It's got a little bit of gray in there too. But just trying to go back and get a little more dark here. With that trusty rag of mine. Okay. Good, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. All right, now, as I work, I get I see things. So when I see things, I got to do something, which can be scary. You can ruin it. So this is just some vegetation. I also want to bring out some effect that is under the dirt here. Shadows, as they call them. All right, so now this is where it's going to get challenging. I really need a nice, I don't know, what I'm going to do is this. This is what I was talking about. Not bad. Now, one of the nice things about these tombos, these are the black tombo water, this is water soluble. So I'm going to keep pushing with this brush. And then I'm just going to bring a white water brush in to kind of things. But I like this also just as like blades of grass. Catch my double meaning. Also wanted to throw one in here. Another one over here. Here comes the fun part. I'm actually going to use this. Let's see, I guess I do. Ooh, here's another fun addition. I've literally had this Windex bottle refilled with just water for, I have no idea, man. It's been a long time. Oh man, I love it. Oh God, I love it. Gotta let it dry though. Oh man. Oh, see, that's what I love about art. Oh my gosh. Oh, ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. But I think I'm just gonna have to let this dry. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes because I love this. It's doing a couple things here. I got that blade like grass here. I'm also getting like an effect, texture effect, and then I'm getting it kind of blurry. So that's exactly what I wanted. So I have to kind of pat myself on the back and say that it's really knowing your art supplies and what they will do and won't do. So, you know, ooh, that's going to be nice when it dries. Oh, it's drying pretty good too. Mm. Oh, man, I just do love that. I do love that. All right, man. You can see a couple other areas. I can himself around the spot. Here. Yep. Now this, probably have to go to this. All right, it doesn't even have a. This one's probably dried out. For another, oh, here you go. All right, there it is. These black and white. Where did you go? Where did you go? Right there. I always put everything back. Unless I was in a rush or something. Really? I don't need that. There it is. So black and white paint markers, ultrafine tips, Artistro. 7.7 millimeter. These are great. I think this one is almost, still got some juice in it. But she has this, I don't even know really what. At first, I thought it was going to be like kind of like a shine or sheen on her, like a glow for her jewelry, but then I don't know. Still thinking it through. And then as you can see, I work heavy with the black, white, and gray material, so even if I put something down and I don't really feel too keen about it, I can just if I lay something down black, I think it's too black, I'll add white. Oh man, this is really going well. I'm also going to hit this little curl here, which just means it doesn't have enough moisture behind it in the back. So I'm going to hit it. And hit it twice with that. I'll start taking a bit of the curl out. Hopefully. Oh, well, you're starting to get a little bit more of a curl, aren't you? Let's just hit you in front too. There you go. There you go. I even hit it over here too. Just to get that texture, that's all I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I like it. Ooh, you know what? Let me try just a good old-fashioned ballpoint pen. Problem is, some of these things don't work well on. Nah, it's too wet right now. It's all right though. It's all right though. Oh my gosh. This is really coming out nice. I do say so myself. Who else we got hanging around? So like I said, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit longer, and do a little plugging. not only of myself, but some other stuff too. So I'm the artist for the Barbarian. It's a recent collection, 140 pages, black and white, magazine size, sword and sorcery goodness. As you can see, I'm flipping through. These are still available at crownthebarbarian.com. Worked with 5 other, and still am working with 5 others. And of course, we're doing some open call for collaborations, which are moving along very nicely, I might add. So right now, there are 3 collaborations in the works at different phases. So keep an eye on that. But I also want to do some shout outs. The Brutal Blade of Crom. I have nothing to do with this other than all the love and support that I can throw towards these guys. This is it's a black and white magazine size. It's also dealing, Crom is a public domain character, so I claim no ownerships or any kind of control over it. I actually am doing the opposite. I just want to encourage and see more and more people. We've got Jake Quirk, Jamie Burrows, Matchy, Alex Turbin, and Alan Robinson, which on my other YouTube channel with Jake Jacobs, Turbo Pit Fighter, Monday next week, I think around 11 o'clock, our interview with him will come up on YouTube. So, and that's over at the Turbo Pit Fighter channel. I'm not teasing any more of this out. I'll do one more page. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. Here you go. So this is Alan Robinson. I'm sorry. This is Alex Turbin. This is really, really cool. This is Alex Turbin. This is Alan Robinson. So these are 2. But this is a great, kind of a get a good feeling also what's going on in here. So I don't know if any copies are left. I think there are. You have to get to these guys. If you're on Instagram, I would go for just Jamie Comics. Those are underscores in between, or Matt Chi, Matchee. I believe they're the 2 that are doing distribution. But this is amazing. Just recently got a copy of this is Christopher Mills. He put this out in 2020. Yeah, Atomic Pulps. This is really well done. Kind of wish it was in black and white, but I'm cool with it. The artist, Chris Mills, is the writer. And let's see what they do here. Okay, here. Yep. See, Christopher Mills is story lettering. Rick Burchett is pencils and ink, matte web color. So really well put together. Just got this off of Kablam, I believe. I believe it was Kablam. So really, really, really excited to dive into this. And then I have 2 copies of. I have a copy of each. Issue 1, issue 2, Crown the Barbarian by Lucky Comics, which is John Michael Hellner is the publisher, and I believe the writer on this, and the artist is Jim Goulet. We're still trying to figure out who has reached out, and we will be looking at a possible collaboration. So I am just super excited about all of these Crown materials. I have crownthebarbarian.com. There'll be more and more support for these materials and getting access to them, finding out more, staying in touch with them. And then you, of course, you just have, YouTube, Instagram. I believe those are 2 good social media places and stuff. So I just wanted to give a shout out to that. And if you're thinking of doing a Crown the Barbarian and you'd like to share it with just the people, as you will, I'm always looking for people to come on the Crom Updates, which is a vlog podcast that has just that conversations and talking and supporting one another. So with that being said, I think I'm getting dry here. And I am coming to like a lot of just noodling. So I'm just trying to remember some of the areas. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them down in the comments, whether you're here with me live or you're coming in after the live event. I also like this because you can do a little bit of this, the paint markers. Kind of make some lines, but then fade them out. What we need here is another good strong. Here. Whew. Kind of give him this little bit of like a. He's excited because the city, village, or whatever it is that she's from is being sacked. She doesn't care because she's paid him a ton of money to make sure her beautiful little butt is safe and sound. But I kind of imagine there's some like some of these marauders are, trying to cut them off. And of course, Conan is just like, this is what I've been waiting for, because he's been out of work as a mercenary for quite some time and had to take this job as a bodyguard, which he sort of looks at as like beneath him. So, but he also knows that thieving can always come with its trials. So he might as well just take it easy for a little bit. Wait for them, because there's always going to be some trouble somewhere. Somebody's going to store it up. And sure enough, like clockwork, bunch of beastie marauders. We gotta get twinkle in his eye. So we're looking good here. Really are. Like I said, this is really just bringing some stronger lines in. He's definitely the focus. Also really excited. Today's Friday, and Friday the 20th of September, and tomorrow I get back into the swing of things for life drawing at the Delaware Contemporary. So I am anxiously awaiting tomorrow's 10 o'clock. Getting back in. I'm going to get to show off my magical drawing table, chair. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted from the summertime I had bought called Director's Camping Chairs. And oh boy, are they so cool. They're so good. One for me and one for my wife, but they have like a little coffee table, like a little tray. So you can just, sketch with ease. It's like an old school table chair kind of combo and stuff. So really, really looking forward to using that because I like just sitting and drawing. A lot of people do a lot of standing or they work large and with a charcoal or something. So I just like the activity of drawing. The human form, female and male alike. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah. Give that a little bit of a shake. It's all right. It's all right. Cool. It's all right. Let that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I'm gonna get her foot. A little bit of white going in there. This one's kind of getting a little. All right, just really need it for some white blotchiness going on here. Ooh, let me see something real quick. Dexter, good morning, my friend. One of our collaborators working on the God Crom. We have a podcast, and I'll be editing real soon and getting that on the YouTube channel. Good times. I'm forgetting where I was going to go with this. Oh, I wanted a little bit more. There we go. A little bit here. A little bit here. There you go. There you go. Here. just going to stay on for a little bit. And ready for it. Let me put this back over here. This one still has some life in it. All right. That is looking good. Rocks are a little, don't know. I don't know. Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, the next time I come on live, Dexter, I'm gonna have this and I'll have a like 8.5 by 11, just black and white printout on white paper so people can see how this all condenses and all of this painterly looks like blues and cool grays and stuff will all come down into that. So I'm super excited about doing that. I might actually be able to do it. I've done it before. I've done the printing. Let me just check something here. Okay. Might try to do some yeah, it does. It kind of even does some like auto correcting, if you will. You know, it's not like anything is yeah, it's kind of like broader things can end up looking a little better when tightened up. Probably more what I'm trying to say. Now, one of the other things. Still have my colored pencils, but just a good old graphite pencil. Like there's an area up here in his eye the scar goes to, but I just don't want it to be that white. So I'm just going to let it knock it down a bit. Same thing over here. There you go. That mouth is great. I like that. They call it a happy accident. If you believe in accidents. So, but you know, I mean, if I'm gonna give myself a little critique, as they say, an honest one, this is, I don't know, kind of think maybe, I think maybe it's too forward. Thank you, Adam. Adam Yojimbo. Thank you. But, you know, I'm not emotionally down. My spirits are still high. And there's always noodling, and I probably will do some noodling even afterwards. But problem is at this point, still wet, so trying to get things to work. It's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge. Ooh, it's still there over on YouTube. 6 Mercury. Busy Friday at the body shop. Tons of cars going home today. Just taking a smoke break and looking through YouTube. Great shading, and it looks great. Crom. Thank you. 6 Mercury. Let me see something here. If I can do that. All right. Follow 6. Yep. All right. Cool. Yeah, I also took a chance doing this live stream because my internet carrier was doing some work in the area, and they told me via text that you could be experiencing some issues. So I was like, to hell with it. Let's see what happens. And it's okay. Everything's okay. All right. So I feel like I'm really just noodling the heck out of this, but I feel good. There's like a couple areas where let's see what else I can do to add fun and excitement. Oh, that was something I wanted to do. Just wanted to hit that with cool. Alrighty. So really at this point, it's about who's going to win. And what I mean is when you're working black, white, and gray, having things white next to each other and black, white next to each other is stronger than, just having, kind of what this is probably just one of the things is not only the shape, but the kind of all the same values is really what it kind of comes down to. It's like getting to the point where I might just have to stick some white highlights in there. Yeah, I know. Thank you. White highlights in there, but this pen is, and then it's still, it's getting a little bit better. I'm not touching any of this down here. This down here is exactly what I wanted. Like I said, it's doing 3 things. It gives that kind of blade, like as if there was like some attackers approaching. Great texture, and then blurred effect. And just so everybody knows, this is the water-based Tombow black brush pen, dual. It's got this really big one. This is what I use, is the bigger one. Then it has like a bullet-headed kind of one. So that's a secret weapon right there. Now that you are in the know, use it. Use it, my friends. Let me just see. This pen is definitely losing its. Another one. You gotta shake it up. You gotta shake it up. Whoa, hey. Gotta shake it up. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Dexter's working on his crom right now. You're gonna go live, Dexter? It's easy. You just have your phone there. Oh, man. I don't know if this is going to work. What the hell? This hasn't dried out. Yeah, here you go. Don't have... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's wide awake. definitely. I can't get that all going now. That'll come back soon. That's a little too watery, but it's all right. Do something. I keep banging in everybody's ear. All right. Ah, here you go. You hear that? That's what you want to. That's what you want to hear. All right, cool. All right, here we go. I love being able to draw in white. I love it. Ugh. I just love it. All right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Don't want to go too much overworking. And I could. I may work this all the way up to a point where I got to start bringing everything back. But yeah, I think everything's looking pretty good. I'll mess around with these stones a little bit. If I get it just a little bit more. All right. All right. I like that fit there. Once again, just kind of bringing in the jaggedy, teethy lines like down here. But I really don't think I can do much more other than noodling it to death. But for it being the days that I haven't worked on it and it's on the drawing table in my studio, everything that was in my, my thoughts, I've been able to touch upon it. And like I said, this was just a big, bold move that I made that I am super excited about. And all right. Where's my white color pencil? Here it is. Bring just a little bit of cool. All right. All right, as they say, that's a wrap. If you have any more questions or comments, feel free to put them in there. You're hitting me on the after I went live, then go ahead and leave them. I'm very happy. Very happy. I want to thank everybody. Dexter, thank you for stopping by, hanging out. And obviously, you've got work to do. I'm going to tease everybody in a second here. I just want to make sure all of my markers and stuff are in the right place. All right, here we go. So everybody knows. See, I keep seeing things. It's gonna be hard for me to get going. I can guarantee there's gonna be some noodling around after I get off the live here. It's all right. It's not a bad thing. But cool. All right. And as Dexter pointed out, this is gonna be a really cool. When I do the when I make the scan and then print out, it's gonna be pretty cool. That's cool too. All right. Man. I'm just dancing with this. It's like every medium I pull just gives me another vantage point that I can't refuse. Because a lot of these mediums are dry, so they will erase too. So, once again, not too worried about taking chances. I get a chance, take a chance like this and get a win out of it. Come on. Calm down some of these other areas. That's right. That's right. Working on making Crom a god. That is the challenge. Whether you're working on your own or doing some collaboration with me. That's the challenge. And have fun doing it too, by the way. There's no right or wrong. No right or wrong. It's what comic books should be. Pure fun. All right. And I said I was thinking just to make this stick out a little bit more. All right. That's nice. That's nice. All right. I'm calling it. Calling it. That's it. All right. So oh, it was great, Dexter. Oh, let me just tease everybody. So this is just one of the layout sheets Dexter sent me. 22 pages though, comics. He's working on pages 1 through 6 as pencils. We'll get back together and do another Crom update B vlog. And yeah, this is if this isn't teasing you on what the heck is going on, I don't know. I don't know how Dexter and I are going to make that happen. So keep up to date. I have two other um, collaborations. So that's with Jason Schoonover and David Molina, and I'll be showing more of that off. Just on the outs. This is still available at crownthebarbarian.com. This is a 140 pages of black and white sword and sorcery magazine size goodness. It's also a great place if you were to require some motivation and inspiration. I kind of consider this like a player's hand guide. It's basically all centric to me and my point of view on how Crown will get to becoming a god, but it's it's there for the taking, as I say. Also, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Turbo Pit Fighter, making the comic with Jake Jacobs. Just Turbo Pit Fighter comic, and that's where you can reach over to. So if you have any ideas or injections, you want to do some writing, some penciling, some inking, some pinups, or whatever, just contact me. It's easy. It's easy through messaging, whatever platform you're on. Jason Schoonover, these are some of the guest artists I had. Adam Dawes, amazing inker. Ken Landgraf, definitely going to have him do a couple of sequential pages. It's a big announcement tonight. I will be meeting with Drawn Sword to discuss his Scoundrel's Dread art book, 32 pages, black and white pencils. It's just going to be amazing. You'll be hearing more and more about that. He's also going to be contributing some pages. And then David Molina, an 8-pager, Crom-centric is what we're calling it, called The Last Dryad. He'll be doing the layouts, pencils. Those are happening right now. He's on pages 3 and 4 of the 8. But go to Crom.com, and there's tons over there. Comics, like the B vlogs. You can find out what's going on. I got that all dirty now, and it's just all good. Now, this is my. Okay. All right, I'm going to say good day because I still have some other things to do. And take care, everybody. Remember, draw your Crom.